And another member of the staff, too, I think went a little bit out of bounds.
What did he do now? Who are we talking about, Eddie or Bobby?
No, Bob Dwyer, who is here today.
Okay.
So Bobby's in the back, and Bobby's a huge NBA fan. Huge, yes. But not a big NHL fan.
And there were no NBA players there. That was all NHL players,
right.
Yes.
But Bobby decides that he's going to casually walk through the dance floor to go to the bathroom. Just happened at the same time that John Tavares is out there dancing, right?
Yeah. I thought the opportunity was there. I didn't want to miss my opportunity.
So John Tavares having a great time. He's dancing. I'm watching this whole thing unfold, and I'm seeing Bobby, looking at him, like, oh, God, please, no, stop. God, Bobby, don't do it.
Why didn't you stop him?
Because I wanted to see how it was going to go.
So what did he do?
So he goes up to John Tavares, stops him from, mid-happy dance, puts his hand out and goes, hey, man. You're the best player in the NHL, in my book.
I kind of choked when I got there, and I don't know much about hockey, but I told him he was the best player. And that was accurate. I did say in my book.
That's what he says, as cheesy as could be. And then Tavares goes, oh, thank you. And then he just walks off into the bathroom. So then I go over to Bobby, like, you don't even like hockey. What the hell are you talking about? The best player in the NHL. He's like, I felt like I had to. He's like, now I'm going to text my buddies about it.
And I did. I texted my best buddy, who's a big hockey fan, to see if I was accurate in my assessment. He said, no, he's not the best player in the NHL.
That's great.
He's like, what are you doing, man?
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Did Bob overstep his bounds? Close. I'm going to say no, because he didn't engage him in conversation. He just gave him a compliment, and that was the end of it. But it was borderline, I would say.
Very embarrassing. I may have done something like that, except I had no idea who the hockey players were. Don't know what they look like, unfortunately, not even John Tavares.
He might not be embarrassed, but he should be embarrassed. I watched the whole thing, and I know that John Tavares was uncomfortable. I know that he's used to that stuff, but this was supposed to be a place of sanctuary for a man like him. He doesn't want to be back on Long Island being yelled at by Islander fans. He thought that inside of that beautiful tent at the golf club that he wasn't going to get anything. Now, I know it was a positive message from Bob, but he's dancing. He's having a good time, and then out comes the Bob Dwyer handshake, and it definitely put a damper on John Tavares' night and mine, too, because I felt awkward. My wife felt awkward. It was just a moment that sort of permeated throughout the entire reception. Luckily, people were having such a good time that 10 minutes later, we were just up there dancing and drinking and enjoying ourselves. But, Bob's a guy who's not very self-aware, so he might not be embarrassed by it, but honestly, he should be. So, just really, really bad stuff. Just stupid.
No, he really embarrassed me. You got to leave the guests alone. You got to act like you've been there before. He obviously hasn't, and he, basically made it tougher on me and raised the stress level. So a little disappointed in Bobby.
Is he your favorite player?
Yeah, he is now.